I've got another pickup for you.
One guy that we just hired a couple of years ago, I remember one day he came into my office and he said, "Did you know that when I came for this interview, I had a plan? If I did not get this job, I was committing suicide."
It's meant everything. It has really literally meant my very life. I wouldn't be here at this point. I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for Away.
Away is a same-day courier service. We're a not-for-profit business. We're unique in that we use the transit system. So our couriers use the subways and buses and by foot. We're competitively priced. Business is really good. Our customers are very, very happy with our service. Most businesses have a bottom line of profit. And in a business such as Away Express, we say we have a double bottom line, and that is income, because the more money we make, the more money goes directly to the people who are being employed. And any profit gets reinvested into the business to hopefully expand. The other side, and the most important side, is the people.
I have schizophrenia.
I'm diagnosed bipolar.
Chronic paranoid schizophrenic.
I have symptoms, I hear voices.
Everybody who works for Away, from the executive director to the manager to the couriers, they all have mental health issues, and we think nothing of it.
Got a rush pickup for you. Oh, yeah.
There's such stigma attached. It's like the last thing that it's politically okay is to call people crazy or that nut bar, People don't think that's not inappropriate anymore, which is a big problem.
They don't realize that we're not violent. They don't realize that that we are great citizens of the community.
What we try and provide is a supportive work environment to help people do the best that they can. So people are trained one-on-one with somebody who's doing the same job. And there's a lot of flexibility in the training. Some people can learn the job in a day. Some people may take a week, and that's just as valid. We invest that time in our employees and try to be as flexible as we can to help them succeed.
Here, you don't have to hide going to psychiatrists. You don't have to hide if you're having a bad day because of your medication. And there are people here to help you with that understand, that have been there.
If they are not feeling well and need to go in hospital or need just to take a break because the voices are driving them crazy, they know that it's safe to talk about that at Away, and they know that they can take a leave and that their job will be held for them there. And that makes such a huge difference, because so many other places in their lives they've had to hide that. And just the stress of having to hide that from your employer can put you right over the edge.
Back in the trail again today, eh?
Yeah.
If you're unemployed, you're open, in my view, to some more mental illness. But if you've got a job and the employer understands you, there's 40 hours that when you're finished, you've got some self-respect, and other people appreciate what you've done.
I have a job. That means so much to have a job, to be engaged somewhere. And that means people are healthier in the long term. It means more people are participating in the economy. It means that you're not that stereotype that people read about in the newspaper.
I'm just glad I'm working. I got some structure in my life, because I know what it's like when I'm not working. My mind is going crazy. At first, when I started the job, I found it difficult staying on a routine and getting used to the weather and the walking around. But now, I'm a pro.
We like to have money too, you know. I mean, we have a life of our own too. So I'm glad they gave me the opportunity to work.
Just the fact of somebody being able to go to a bank with a paycheck in hand, you just cannot underestimate the boost in self-esteem that gives someone. And I love seeing that. And I also like to see people grow as they move on.
I'm now going to school, and AWA is accommodating that. I'm taking the community worker program at George Brown, and I managed to bring some of my AWA experiences into the classroom with great benefit to the class. And the teacher loves it.
Next stop, Millbrook Crescent.
I think one of the things that we're very proud of at AUA is that over our 21 years in existence, we've gained an international reputation. I've spoke to parliamentary committees on behalf of issues surrounding mental health and poverty. I also got a chance to go to Japan to the International Congress on Psychiatry, and they flew me over there to speak just on AWA. The reception is always just unbelievable. If you had told me when I'd start as a courier that I'd be going to Japan to talk about AWA, I would have laughed my head off and said, "Are you psychotic?" Before I came to AWA, I had attempted suicide a couple of times. But I can be the ED, and anybody who starts, that's a possibility for them.
Number 28, copy 10-4.
So yes, AWA absolutely saves lives.
I like to tell the people you work for that your support is very important to us. Not just your financial support, but your moral support. And we really appreciate it.